So, yeah, I'm a bit late with this one, but anyway, last week Larian Studios posted their 28th community update for patch 7, so let's talk about it. For those who love playing in co-op mode, players now have the choice between split screens or merge each other's screens into one when you're near another. Based on the GIF they used, you can toggle in and out by holding down the right button on the D-pad or change it in the settings. For honor mode players, Larian has bestowed more legendary actions to more characters such as Storm and Yankees, making it even harder to complete an honor mode run. And no, I'm not going to even try pronouncing Yankee names, because I'm not that insane. And as with every patch, we can expect more bug fixes in this one. For example, Larian has focused on improving the party members, fixing character-related side quests, broken animations, sound effects, visual effects, and romances. Just to name a few, starting with Will, fixed his triggering romance in Act 2, I believe, so some players reported that they couldn't get his romance to trigger, even though they met all the conditions. And will correctly greet the players with romantic greetings if you're in a relationship with him, which gives more chances to kiss him during the epilogue in Act 3. As for Karlach will now react to Damon's death if he's dead at the start of Act 2 after you completed Karlach's personal side quest in Act 1 but caused Damon to die. Player will no longer be able to see a glimpse of Avernus in gameplay mode during a final scene that occurs if the player convinces Karlach to return to Avernus during one of the good endings. Overall, it seems to be fixing and improving interactions between everyone, but how much it's gonna be, we'll just have to see once the patch officially releases in September. Moving on to the big news story, coming to PC this September, players can officially mod Baldur's Gate 3 using the official modding toolkit. That means players can add items, cosmetics, classes and subclasses, new races, new dice skins, and restyling the UI and so much more. But you may think, what about the third-party mods? Well, don't worry, as Larian will still allow players to upload their own mods outside official means. More on that in a minute. The reason for adding an official mod toolkit, for those who have never modded before, is to resolve the conflict with third-party mods that start working when a game gets updated. This ensuring a smoother experience and not having to wait for the mod to get compatible, which depends how big the mod is and how quick the modder can re-add the support. From my own personal experience, it can range from a day to a couple of months. As for how they're doing this, they will be using mod.io, a tool with games such as Dying Light 2 and Warhammer 40,000 to their credit. This will allow the studio to bring mods to PC and consoles. Yes, the mods that come to PC will eventually come to your home console as well, but there's a catch. As Baldur's Gate 3 is a licensed game belonging to Wizards of the Coast, there will be certain restrictions on what mods can be added, and even more so for console players, as the game experience is different and Sony and Microsoft have their own set of terms of services Larian has to take into consideration. Mods that directly involve level editing and affects the core gameplay elements like the story, cinematics, dialogues, quests, and more will not be allowed. Thus, Larian will allow modders to keep adding unsupported mods to bypass those restrictions. Just to clarify, it's for PC. Console players will have to rely on official mods uploaded via the toolkit. At this point in time, the toolkit is only available via an invite on Steam. Popular modders have already begun modding and are currently testing and providing feedback. Also get familiar with the pipeline ahead of official release, so expect mods to be there on day 1. As previously teased, Larian has confirmed the new evil endings will arrive with the upcoming patch. While they didn't say how many endings there's gonna be or how they trigger them, they showed new gifts. First one, we see the Dark Urge casually lying on the ground surrounded by corpses like nobody's business. In the other one, we see our character using his Mind Flayer abilities on his new army as they acknowledge the new leader and ruler. Either way, I'm curious what Larry has been cooking up and how brutal they're gonna be. We just have to wait and see, I guess. And for those who can't wait for the official release, you can register on Steam for a chance to play this patch right now. So is this the last patch for Baldur's Gate 3? Well, no. Larian will continue to add even more features in the future before we say goodbye, as they're working on adding fan requested features such as crossplay and a photo mode, on top of even more bug fixes. And with that, that's all I have got for today, and as usual, let me know the good, the bad, and I'll see you next time.